promotion around it. How people are now going back on their words and saying it's actually the worst thing ever.
I personally like Cliffy B's take on it. It is a shame that Roger Ebert died now that a game that truly proves that video games are art, such as Bioshock Infinite, is finally released.
Then in Roger Ebert's will there is a ha ha ha, no it isn't.
I played a preview version of Bioshock Infinite and I give it 2 thumbs down because that shit is whack, son.
It was worse than Garfield the movie.
Well, the Spartoi in Greek mythology were men who jumped up after being planted by a dragon tooth and known as Ares' children. But in the Titan's Curse movie, they are skeletons.
Right.
There we go.
Gunster, he didn't like Garfield the movie. He merely said that, you know, it's a dumb movie for kids to waste money on, and it does that okay. That's all he said. That's because he's a critic, you see.
Was.
Yeah, he died.
We made sure of that after he did Garfield, our favorite film.
Cliffy B is a piece of shit.
Yes, he is.
Who is Cliffy B?
Well, he is the dude that made Jackrabbit, and then he was part of the development team that made Unreal, and after Unreal became a big success. Man, look at all these dudes. After that, he basically claimed that every good thing that Epic ever made was entirely due to him being there. So he's an arrogant little piece of shit.
Oh man. I'm slicing through
he also has
like
terrible opinions on everything about video games.
Like that,
well, who doesn't?
He is also really short, which means that he is super aggressive against people he know are tall, which always amuses me to no end.
So I would be in a world of hurt.
So we reached Mr. Zilla's mountain pass. After going to the Mr. Zilla grain silo. Oh hey, is that a priest? No, I think it's just an official.
Is that a priest?
By the hair, by the way.
Yeah.
Or the hat.
Noises are being made. What do they mean? No one knows.
Oh, is this a real level?
No. Oh, it might be.
Well, that's right, the Mr. Zilla fun ride.
Oh my.
The ride never ends.
Definitely not compensating for anything like this.
Man, Mr. Pone's Wild Ride. I want to build that in real life.
How does that fruit support that your sport is made even?
Well, we are railing.
Against Cliffy B.
Oh.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, so it is.
I heard everyone say that. I never heard of it.
He also hasn't been relevant since like
Play something.
2001.
Oh.
But that doesn't, you know,
I didn't
stop
give
him
a
from giving his insights.
I didn't give a fuck back then either, so I guess I'm fine.
Oh, the flamethrowers.
Oh damn.
This is actually pretty fun upgrade.
It actually makes it a weapon capable of use against enemies.
Yeah,
instead of
these
just...
guys.
Yeah.
Now I might actually get the damage upgrade for it if I get the money.
What the hell are we in Scotland now? Punching burning men.
Yes, Raven, this is Scotland. Here's the Scottish Buddha.
Well, I mean, he has body
And here's
shape that implies.
the Scottish Highlander armor.
With Buddha's body shape, he could very well be Scottish, so, I mean...
There can be only one. Then they start whistling Scotland the Brave as he fights his way through with the purple devil the bat.
The Scottish Buddha would obviously be Sean Connery. In his role from Highlander 2.
Well, you see, Sean Connery isn't from Scotland, and I'm not even going to complete this joke because you all know where it's going and it's horrible.
Yes.
So let's just end it there.
Hey, it's a... Wait, how do... Well, I thought these were blooming, but I guess they're not. How do they even grow here? Like, does Mr. Zilla just get healthy sakuras and plant them here to die and wither from the cold?
Well, you know.
Hey,
I am 3.
Today is a good day to die. For you.
Boom.
today was a good day for some else to die.
That's what I say every day.
Oh, damn it, beat me to it.
Hey, wait, these guys have glowy eyes.
Oh no, they have taken on Zapao.
They have Cerebral Toxin.
Oh god, please stop reminding me of that fucking game, I swear to god.
Have you seen this the stream title?
Yes, I have, it's right there, it's mocking me.
Luckily, once again, I am lost. Yay!
What kind of really game that you very loudly said you weren't going to watch several times in the stream chat. And I made fun of you for that.
What?
You know that clock tower game?
Yes.
You were constantly saying how you weren't going to watch it.
And I didn't, I just popped back to see if it was still on and said
but
nope.
Then you sort of kept popping back in saying you aren't watching this, and I made fun of that.
Yeah, well, God, that's horrible. It's complete 5 minutes or so I saw of that game was more than enough to...
Hey, the beginning wasn't that bad.
It was.
Just that after that it became gradually more shit.
After the first 5 minutes, it basically hit a downhill slope and then it never stopped.
Yep.
And when you start at rock bottom, that's a fucking achievement right there.
I still can't fucking understand that you would make it so that the final boss requires that you take damage, and if you take too much damage, you die. Which means that if you enter the boss area with orange health, it doesn't matter, you're going to have to continue.
Yep.
And there's no point. There's literally no point to that damage being taken. Whatsoever. It doesn't fill any function. I stated it already during the stream while we were done, but I mean, seriously, that game is like a perfect document on how not to do game design on any level, in any way or form. Everything is wrong.
And still you felt that you had to complete it. I mean, I don't... What?
Well,
No.
I guess he pretty much figured already made quite a bit of progress in it. Might as well, you know,
There
get
is no
some closure and everything.
There is
in
no
my pants.
there is no justification for that. There really isn't. Like, no matter where you hit the statues, their heads fall off.
I wonder if that was necessary just for a secret. I guess it's not too much to expect that people would go look down here, but... Will we hide it there? Oh yeah, it is necessary. Look over there. And I
Look
think a League
ahead,
of
look
Legends
astern,
tournament-
look to weather and to lee.
I think a League of Legends tournament just started because
Yeah, it's starting to get a bit shaky.
God damn it, why can't those people get their own fucking service?
now how the hell is Twitch going to make money then? Off playing.
They can just sell Franker Z stuff, I guess.
What happened to make those damn games so fucking popular anyway? When did that happen? What did I miss that made that a good genre to do anything in?
I like the general consensus that they are not experience-based games, but they're results-based games, which means that they are basically like sports, but for nerds. which means that both people who generally enjoy sports in real life can understand and enjoy them, and the people that are not athletically gifted but want a similar experience can also enjoy them. And they also give you a great chance to hurt people, troll people, and scream angrily at people if they do not perform up to your standard, which is something a basement dweller generally does not have the chance to do.
Basically, games are completely ass backwards in game design, but that people really like to obsess about. Like you have enemies, but you can't kill them right away. You have to just sit there and stare at the enemy. And then you have to kill your own guys as you're about to die.
Yep.
And
Gotta
then you can
get out of the
tower,
nice.
but you don't want to do that right away, because then you fuck yourself over.
Yep. And that's basically it. It's a game that requires basically an intricate knowledge of game tactics, so that everything about it is learned. Which means that once you played it for a few months, you are guaranteed to be better than someone starting out. So you can always claim superiority to the noobs. This is not something you can do in an FPS, for example, because if someone has good enough hand-to-eye coordination and reflexes, he can and will own your ass, even if it's his first day playing. But if it's your first time playing Dota and you go up against someone who has 30 or 40 matches underneath his belt, you are going to get wrecked, and it's just that simple. So it's an excellent game for the passive-aggressive assholes who like to think of themselves as better than others.
Also known as everyone on the internet.
How dare you?
I'm more aggressive than passive-aggressive, I guess. But other than that...
It's hard to punch people over the internet, so you have to make certain compromises.
Don't deny it. I've seen your XCOM stream.
My XCOM stream?
I am not passive-aggressive at all in that stream, I was about to say. I'm quite open with my criticism of the game.
What is this?
Lo Wang, good of you to join us.
Give me the sword.
Door
I will
handle.
let you live.
Did just push the door handle through the door to open it.
You really expect to defeat me without the help of this Hoji?
We can do this the easy way, or we can do
Oh,
this...
come now. A man like you deserves a little spectacle before he draws his last breath.
You should take this act on the road, Zilla. You kill in Vegas.
I'm content to kill right here. Thank you.
We're gonna fight a single big guy. Okay, Mr. Zilla. That's fine, I guess. Whoa! Alright. That made a lot of sense.
Can't have the boss fight quite yet.
We've had demons that pretty much latch onto you, onto your belt as a mask, and freaking magical swords, and now you start complaining that doesn't make sense. In my pants.
Shining, are you... shouldn't say what I think out loud.
That is a very good life lesson I was about to say. Nothing makes enemies faster than speaking your mind.
That's a lesson that we learned from the Oni. Now everyone is celebrating Setsubun, just to spite him. Poor Oni.
All they did was cave in some skulls and eat some innocent women.
And
That's
he's ridiculously honest.
That happens to the best of us. I mean, everyone has had one of those days.
I mean, it's feudal Japan, what else would they have done if they weren't eaten? Not a whole lot.
gambling, maybe.
Feudal societies are boring as hell to live in.
Yeah, on the bright side, if you're a peasant, you generally don't have much free time.
Hey!
Oh hey, look, who this?
Silver lining and all that.
Then of course we had the French peasants that realized that like 4 months of the year they had nothing to do, so they just went to bed instead. That is how boring life was back in the day. Yeah.
Hey, he has a special animation for poking behind him with his knife, even he has one arm left.
Knife. Yes.
No, for him it's knife. Is this still locked?
So since we're playing an Asian game, so to speak,
Yes.
what do you think about the rumors that the next Sleeping Dogs game is going to be set in Tokyo?
I have never played Sleeping Dogs 1.
Ooh, that's a shame. It's a good game.
I heard this much, but I have a lot of gaming to do, so
Yeah.
I can't see it, but I kind of feel that they are jumping a bit close to Yakuza territory.
well, it already was a bit close, I would say.
Yes, but I mean, that at least was separated by countries and a lot of other stuff. Like, we didn't have to hear constant whining about Yakuza for once, and that was a good change for an Asian.
Localized Yakuza 5! I wanna have dance-offs while playing as a 15-year-old girl.
For fuck's sake.
I also want to activate that hack that one Japanese dude did that managed to change the player model to the 15-year-old girl in all parts of the game.
Oh man, that's a great hack.
You have I not linked that video to you?
No.
Oh,
Oh my god, I'm going to have to do that later.
no, it's fine.
Oh wait. Karma points. Not right.
It's great because it's a little girl waltzing around beating the ever-loving shit out of gangsters with those over-the-top super violent moves that the main character usually uses.
That is great.
Just headbutting them so hard that they fall over, then he grabs their legs and giant swings them into a telephone pole.
Oh man.
But honestly, to be fair, where they actually place the Sleeping Dog game is kind of irrelevant to me. I like the game. I like the game.
You just want to kick people in the face.
Yeah, I like the gameplay of the game. I don't give a single shit about the story, to be honest. It is the generic sandbox story 101, so please place it wherever the fuck you want. Just keep the gameplay and I'll be pleased.
And now our flamethrower is literally a melta gun.
Hell yes.
Oh yeah.
It's time to roll once and explode.
That's plasma.
That's plasma.
I know.
Don't fucking try to out-nerd us here.
I'm not trying to out-nerd you, I'm trying to catch you in the act. It's being fake nerds.
It's within 2d6. It's within is it 6 inches? It's 2d12 for armor penetration. Learn your melters.
I don't know, I played Eldor, I just used bright lances.
Fuck the Eldor, space elves.
Here's
elves.
my Eldar army. It can only fight space marines.
Eldors
Oh
are
wait, the Imperial Guard. Fuck me.
elves in general are horrible and should never be
Man,
used.
playing my Eldar army against my friend's orc army. Jesus Christ. I defeated him so badly that I never wanted to play again.
How the fuck is that possible? How can you lose with an Eldor?
Well, you see, back in the good old days, Eldar Guardians had 2 fire attacks per turn if they didn't move.
Still doesn't help you much. I mean, you would need 5,000 fire attacks to get through it. I guess that depends on the setup of the orc army, but I mean, if I were to set up a, say, standard size game, 1,000 points orc army, that would be roughly 300 models right there, so 2 shots wouldn't really help you much.
They cheapened the orcs a bit in the 2 last editions, though.
They did.
They made them not shit.
Yeah, pretty much, because this was back in 4th edition, I think, where my dying race of space elves could field the guardians to boys at a basically 1-to-1 model basis.
If they made them ult way, you could get the same ballistic skill of space marines on them.
Yep. Man, black guardians.
Well, Space Marines only have a VS of 4, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's decent enough, since Ultimate Guardians are cheaper and they get
Yeah,
2
I
fire
mean,
attacks
it's,
per turn. So I mean, it's like literally
It's a-
having 150 Space Marines on the table.
Yeah, I do love just the look on an opponent's face if I actually just put up my work army and have roughly 300 models on the table. Just hello, what do you do now?
Basilisks, lots of basilisks.
You should better the orcs too then. After the second edition after it.
I kind of like orcs because they are the only damn thing left in the game that even vaguely remember the old days when not everything has to be super grimdark.
Orcs were always the best faction in lore, and are generally the best in media as well.
Yes, and they're super British for some reason.
I had a great moment from the Black Library that was about orcs. Orc fighting.
Yes.
That's a
The
good
Death
job.
Bombers. Yes.
Make peace before I turn you into pieces.
Oh, it's not a good yet. Necromancer, where are you? Come out. Necromancer,
Wherever you are.
where are you? Come on,
Where are you, Marshall?
shy.
Necromancer,
Just wanna show you my giant purple line.
come out and play.
And I always make the same reference to Outlaws, but no one but me played Outlaws.
Oh,
Well, I guess Frank and Jack did, since the game belonged to his older brother.
so sad.
Outlaws was a neat game.
What is it, Im?
It's a LucasArts sprite-based FPS wherein you are a retired lawman in the Old West whose daughter gets kidnapped. Then you go through various extremely stereotypical Western locales and shoot people.
Talking about extremely stereotypical Western locales. Did you ever play Dust, the old Western adventure game?
No, I actually never got around to playing it.
Oh,
I-
I know that game. Oh, I think
I had a friend who owned it though.
I do have the game somewhere lying around. Oh, hold the hell, that game.
I played Gun though, twice.
Oh, gun.
Because I got it on PC, because it was basically the only modern Western game available for PC. Found the story so incredibly trite that I had to force myself to finish the damn thing. Final boss was one of the worst I have ever played against. And then I forgot to tell one of my best friends that I had gotten the game, and after I had talked about it so much, he bought the game for me on PS2. So I ended up playing it through on PS2 as well.
Oh,
Because A, he was sitting right there.
Oh, God.
He literally asked, "Aren't you going to play your new game?" And I was like, "Yeah, let's play this cool new game that I mentioned several times to you that I really wanted and forgot to tell you that I already bought."
Oh, well. Let's see. Finally made a decent Western game.
At least comes to played Outlaws.
Well, I think I also played Outlaws back in the day. The only problem was it was only a demo in my pants.
hey, look up there.
No action goes to completion in your pants.
It's the thing that we're after.
The
Get down here. Can't we just jump up and poke her in the feet or something?
No, she doesn't have the sword.
No.
Oh.
That probably means we get to fight a boss soon.
Hey.
And then we will, like, teleport right into Zilla's office, I guess.
Just
And he will
teleport
go and-
right into Mr. Zilla.
Yes,
Telefrag.
Telefrag. Fuck yeah, Telefrag. Ramser,
Whisperer, I
Why would you ride the horses to death? I don't think I managed to do that a single time in Gun, because I tend to treat my animals with the respect that they deserve.
They are. We've been through this. They are pixel animals.
But what if you need a horse to get away and roll your horse to death into the place? It's
Steal
like
a new
burning
one.
a bridge.
Burning bridges is always a good idea.
Maybe if you want to fight on deadly ground, as since it explains in the Art of War, but apart from that, no.
And the money flows really drying up now. Compared to the dosh that we were pulling at the start.
That mid-game dosh.
Oh, you have the controls. Let's get spinning.
Smash it into the wall.
My bad.
Oh, no, you don't know your own strength. Yeah, thank you. Okay. First thing that greets us is one of these guys.
Yeah.
I'm just going to stab this guy to death. It's not fancy, but fuck it. We're sick of these overlords anyway.
You should really just figure out what has the highest DPS, and every time an overlord shows up, just switch to that.
You can kill them with a one fully charged overlord head. If you keep the beam on their head, and the beam will also stagger them. Then you get a new head. And if they survive the head, you just fire another missile into them.
By the way, Molan has arrived and wonders if it's too late for him to join in the commentary.
Oh, sure, let's bring him in.
Alright, I'll get right on that. Let's see, where in my ass long list is he? There he is.
Never mind.
I have over 100 people on Skype due to this goddamn stream, so hey.
Nearly got internet popular.
I'm not internet popular either. Thank you very much.
I only have like 10 people on my Skype list.
There's the good uns.
Also, how many of those people are still in this chat?
About 35, 40 of them.
I didn't see that.
I mean, there are a lot of people in there that I haven't spoken to in a while as well, including several prominent game journalists.
Oh wow, my Skype is freaking the hell out. This is great.
Go nuts.
Hello, Moon.
Hello guys.
So I don't know, are you feeling any better? In my pants.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, kind of a running gag in my pants.
Hey. So remember these guys from last stream?
Cat attack.
We've been
Meow.
killing quite a few of them. They're almost a new overlord, but not quite.
So what did I miss in the past, like 3 hours?
Nothing really. We have been walking around.
Hoji
We
got
walked.
sucked into another dimension.
No,
Right.
that's happened.
So we
Oh,
went to Mr. Zilla's mountain fort / grain silo.
Then we went back out.
And then we saw Mr. Zilla in a wheelchair, but then the guy, the mysterious person of the Shadow Realm gives him a thing that makes him go Super Saiyan.
The Black Tears.
Yeah. And then Hoji gets sucked back into the Shadow Realm, and he's not with us now.
Now we must
Oh, well.
defeat Shao Kahn.
No,
So wait, did we lose all our magic?
no, we still have it.
Oh well, fuck that guy then.
It did do a number on Lo Wang's solid
Kidding me?
though,
Stop running, you stupid doll.
Man, whatever.
but he still has all his magic.
I mean, screw that annoying little snarky douchebag.
I liked him.
Let's just go away.
We saved the mask at least.
No, he still has his mask.
Sweet.
Kind of got right on his face and he got sucked in.
Well, I figure we have the most important parts then.
Yeah.
Magic and the mask.
Oh. How are you guys? Screwy guys? This was pretty great, honestly. Like, really
Pistols are supposed to be good in games. Just putting that out there.
yeah, you cannot hold it like this. Apparently, it's the simplest on display.
Which is interesting because it looks really cumbersome the way he's doing it.
Yeah, well, with basically with how that thing is designed and where the barrel is and so on, it would be incredibly uncomfortable to fire in general. Zilla Industries are not very good at weapon design, we've gone over this.
Well, the Japanese were not very good at weapon design, so that's just a tendency.
Yeah, have we gone over the shotgun again? Because we could totally do that for like another hour.
What, this thing?
What's the deal with that shotgun?
There it is.
Or the rocket launcher
I
that's
just
actually a
noticed
grenade
if you
launcher.
reload, it vents smoke through the barrel.
Yeah.
Well, that's sort of reasonable, I suppose.
The question is, why was that smoke not coming out the front end? Why
Guess
does
it's
it
a-
have to reach the breach? I
Design decision because it looks cool or something.
I do like these little animations you get for reloading while your clip is full. Actually, does this one have one? Nope.
Yeah, I do agree, it's a neat touch. Wait, what happens when you reload a heart?
Nope, nothing, I just tried.
Squirt.
There's another way. Nothing. Oh, by the way, we've been using this and it has been making the game a bit silly.
You don't say.
Then, you know, Mr. Zilla's like, do you have the Nobitsura Kage? And then Dobain pulled out this sword.
It's a bit different from what I expected, but sure, whatever.
I can work with this.
Damn it, how many of these chargers do you have to do?
All of them. Every single.
Yes, I have realized. It was
Oh hey, they
Trying to
became
know-
real overlord.
They're trying to distract us from all the overlords by giving us a lot of these guys, and where's my overlord head? For this.
And I remember when this guy was a, you know, mini boss.
That was actually what Aston did.
It was a better
Yep.
time.
Well, actually not really. This is at least an interesting environment.
Well, at least... Hey, are you going to charge?
What?
Oh, my head.
Just faces straight through instead. Hitboxes.
So did we get any new weapons or
Not really. Nope. I think we have them all. Except for one, but I think you can guess what it is.
the true Nobitsura Kage.
probably, and it's gonna be like a sword that shoots pure light or some bullshit like that.
That's not very well. It's a sword that shoots pure Wang.
Well, we already have a pure Wayne sword, so to speak.
The sword of elemental Wang.
Now that's an elemental plane I would want to see pictures of and not actually personally visit.
It's just one huge dropping mess.
When the wind blows, you see some serious shit.
Yeah, we can go two ways. Do we go down or up? Or is this also down? Nope.
Ah, the illusion of choice.
Yeah, there's a little altar there. Hey, wait, is that a Tory? Can't see succeeded? No, it's not. It's just
No.
a support team.
Yeah. No maxitory for you.
It's been a while since we had a toy.
Well, we got a pretty hefty dose at the start of the game.
Yeah, but I think we blew past that.
At this point, the karma has evened out a bit.
We're impure again.
Well, the moment you touch that giant purple wang, probably.
Look, it's nothing personal. I don't have a choice here.
How are we going to do this with this thing? Actually, let's ignore this for a second and go see what's up here. No secrets?
What the fuck is this bullshit?
You'd think that there would be a secret up there, though. Alright, let's do this.
I can only imagine.
Probably gonna end up being a whole lot more Freudian than
Not my
is
butt!
normal.
No!
Yeah, that's definitely a whole lot more Freudian than it originally would have been in my pants.
And then, of course, he opens his monologue, but I always believed you would come. My God.
And so the rain of your tears would not overwhelm us. But Oji fell into disgrace, and when Enra bade me deliver the chalice in his stead, Oji offered me the chance to lay Enra low. A chance I had long awaited. But Oji too betrayed me. My ambition exceeded my sense. I offered you Hoji's foulest invention with the false smile of a serpent. He said you would sleep longer, not forever. And without your tears, our world began to dry. Which lured Enra to the temple, just as we planned. That holy ground was desecrated by my armor. I cared not. I would have defeated him had it not been for Mezu, the loyal dog protecting its master to the end. Were finished, but Hoji's could not be undone. In his madness, he would see our world die, and have you sleep forevermore. Hoji exploited my lust for power. For this, I can blame no one but myself. And now Enra offers me a way to get rid of these memories. A shameful solution for a warrior. But it will help restore you, and that is all that matters.
Alright. That does... That kinda makes Hoji look like kind of an asshole.
Well, we sort of established that early on, didn't we?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
not the genocidal kind.
Well,
That'll teach him to fire him.
I wonder how he is going to explain this to us when he